What's the story? What's the story? I guess the story is to tell you that I've been bumped off of Facebook, bumped off of YouTube, and now you're going to find me on Spam. That's it. I was on Spam in the Army. You're on Spam. That's the nobody wants spam. Never. That's one of those bad words. But I grew up in a generational change of words. You know, Tyler Perry, Stephen Perry, Perry Ellis. Who was the one who was the Gotham, Superman's editor? Perry Gordon, and all these Perrys. You know, I've had Periscope, and what? There's another Perry. What do we have? We have Perry Periodontist. Periodontist. we are Perry crazy. That's what we are. Apparently. No, I love puns. You know, puns are great, but it does change the generation. I was watching reels and I saw Steven Tyler. Is that his name? Tyler, yeah. On Aerosmith, or was he another Perry? I don't know, but he was a guy who was in Aerosmith and had a drug problem. Everybody has a drug problem. How many of these artists have had a drug problem? This is their whole thing. You know, the bottom is, I hit a bottom and I've made a change and now I'm recovering. I mean, I'm sober 40 years, so I shouldn't make fun of it. But the fact of the matter is that there are 12 steps to success. And I got stuck. I was like on the Stairmaster, you know. I mean, but you get going. You get off of your addiction, and then you find another addiction. I'm addicted to this now. I've gone from drugs to alcohol, or did I start the other way around? Alcohol to drugs to shopping to gambling to womanizing. Ooh, and also to what other ones? A couple of secrets and food addiction. And what else we got now? We got texting addiction. It's just crazy. It's crazy. You can't get over it. I mean, we're creatures of habit. It takes 3 weeks to change a habit. 3 weeks. But some people do it quicker. They do it in 21 days. So what you do is you become sober and you become clean cut. And then you become a real source for aggravation because you're reminding everybody that they don't have what you have. And then they get pissed off because you're sober and they're not, and you can't go out and party with them anymore. And of course, nobody parties with anybody anymore. Now you party with your pharmacist. You know, the vaccine. Let's go to that now. I hope the one Johnson is talking to the other Johnson because I only want one shot. I don't want two Johnsons. Speaking of my Johnson, you know, you can't use it because of the... there's nobody's allowed to be near you. You know, you have to wear a body condom. You can't do anything anymore. There's nothing that is allowed to be done that's going to keep you away from this terrible virus that came from China. And now we're trying to make friends with China. Yeah. Why are we friendly with these guys? They're communists. They want what we have without doing what we do. All the guys on the top in communism live well, and all the other people are coolies. And they push their wagon along and peel shrimp. And the rest of the Communist Party, they live very, very sumptuously. You know, they live very well. I was in Hong Kong. I was with Myra Chen, who was my producer, and we were having a great time. One day we went shopping, and it's great shopping, you know, Hong Kong, because they make all the stuff there cheaply. Our stuff. and Myra turned to me, she said, let's go out and have some Chinese food. I said, Myra, we're in China. All the food is Chinese. Burger King is Chinese here. Come on. Speaking of Burger Kings, I don't know. I don't eat that kind of food anymore. You know, I don't like eating cow. But I've switched so much of my diet. And what has it done for me? I don't know. I mean, am I in pretty good shape for a guy that's 40 years old? Well, Benjamin Button, I'm going backwards. So this is it. We have no news to report because that's my story. My story is I want to have some fun. I don't want to be into the politics of everything, and I don't want to know every move the president makes. Thank God we don't have to put up with that anymore. And I don't want to hear all the complaints from people about poverty. We already know we all got to get back to work. And we need those checks that are coming in from the government. I like them. They're very nice. They're very good. But you have to have unemployment benefit. I'm not entitled to that. I haven't worked since I was a child. You know, I mean, when you have a hobby, that's not work. It was a good film I saw. Gee, I've seen so many good movies now, and on the small screen. I can't wait till we get Dolby Sound and IMAX back again. My whole life should be in a movie that is done with this kind of care. Let a Smile Be Your Umbrella, but Don't Get a Mouthful of Rain is my book. Peter Bogdanovich, who did The Last Picture Show, and incidentally was married to Sybil Shepherd, if you recall, for a short time. He was the guy who also had, who was it that died last week? Big star. She was a comic star. She worked with Peter. Anyhow, he was going to do my life story, and he opted to do Ted Nugent instead of me. What a swap, huh? I would have been far more interesting than Ted Nugent because I'm still here. That would be the essence of the show, you know. He's still with us, the late Joey Reynolds. If you want to get my drift, where is it? On YouTube. It's called Joey Reynolds Rap. On Facebook, it's the late Joey Reynolds, and then there's my site too, for Sore Eyes. So there you are. Anyway, that's my escape today. The Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday. I hope the 25-year-old kid does as well as I think he's going to do, and then maybe we'll have another superstar that we got to deal with. He'll have an album deal and make $700 million a week, and the rest of us will suck wind. A little jealousy here. It's it's envy. Envy and jealousy. Envy is when I want what you have. Jealousy is when I don't want you to have it. It's a Reynolds rap.